You want to? Prem se bolo Sri Guru Bhagwan ki Jai. Wash your hands. Om Ganga cha Yamuna cha Gohudara Swarasati Namare Sindhur Sipota. Om Upasri Swaha Brahmadevata Bhirma Swaha Kuladevata Bhirma Swaha. Wash hands again. Kalyana Trishti Samadevaya Brahmasya Vishnu Roka Guru Devam. Jasananta Parisan. Upasramasi Swaha. Drink. Upasramasi Swaha. Don't touch your lip. Drink it. Vishnu Loka Vyanama. Right. Vishnu Samadeva Vyanama Swaha. Wash hands. Every time. Good. So remember, the water is a sip. You say, oh Lord, purify my mind, my words, and my deeds. Because I am purifying my intellect, my inner being, so I can worship you. So let's just touch it in the lip, right? Suppose sip it. Good? No, I again both. You get teachings. If you get both, you surely are going to stand here for long. Kalyan, Trishti Samadeva, Mangala Saradeva. And the ring represents what it represents, you know. So, dear Lord, there are two fingers, the left and right. The left hand represents the material world. Like you put your wedding finger on the, you are bonded to your husband through his material life. The right hand is for the spiritual world. You are bonding to the divine through spiritual bliss. So you put the ring on the right hand. Now people have this habit, God forgive whoever listening, everybody have their own concept, but you tie the raksha on your right hand because that is your spiritual hand. You understand? You don't want to tie down yourself the materialistic things. You want to tie it to bond to the spiritual part of life. Good? So today we get a little wedding one, right? Raksha Samadhi to Navayan. I'll tie it nice. So when you love your children, is a different thing, eh? Good. Don't know why. We are tied. Raksha Samadevam Brahma Vishnu Maheshwarevam Kalyana Trishti Samadeva Vishnu Rokaya Sarvadevasya Brahmaini Mangala Guru Namostute. Bow to the ground 3 times. Shamashmire Parasparsham Shamashmire Paratpare Ramakrishna Rikanam Tvam Mata Prataviti Kasit Asan Mantra Samiru Prishtaya Rishi. Face it up now. Put the flowers close to you here. The whole chair everything. So you can reach it. So in puja, the word puja means devotion. Right? It means seva. The word mangala seva means what you do for yourself. Now you have puja. Somebody doing everything for you, but you do nothing for yourself. So where's your mangala seva indeed? Where's the devotion? You understand? Beta said, first thing you have to do is purify your mind, your words, and your deeds. Because every one of us make errors yesterday, this morning, get angry some way or the other. He said, Bhagwan, today as I set out to worship you, forgive me for the mistake I have made this morning. Before I start puja, so I purify my intellect. So my mind will be set into worship to you and not go into deaf air. Before we start puja, 3 things you must know. 1. Question 1, what can you give to God? Nothing, because nothing belongs to you. Correctly, only thing you can give to God is love, because that is the only thing that you have that manifests. Because love comes from moves, moves come from action, action comes from devotion. So Lord, today I know that nothing in this world belongs to me, not even this body. So today I am worshipping you, Lord. Giving upon this offering, this shrine, I offer my love and devotion to you. Right? How much you can give to God? What can you ask God? It's a question we have to ask ourselves. What can I ask God when God knows if I'm going to live or die tomorrow? God knows my past, my present, my future, my time of birth and my time of exit. So what can I tell you, Lord, when you already knows that? So many a times we believe that when you go to the altar, you have to say, Lord, you know, Navin in trouble, right? Come down, Navin. God knows. He also knows what roots to cause the problem. He knows what caused it. You know, we had to go and say, Lord, you tell him that he knows that. Jaya Jaya Guru Jaya Rama Kripaya Jaya Guru Jaya. You go and you praise God. You know, your mother say, you know, Amela, I cannot go. And you go and sweeten shower, you say, go and come back fast. Whether she do not want you to go, but the love is what make that weak. And that love make any parent right? Even Navin, you want was something, you might say, no, I had the money. When they come and get two love, you say, all right, next week I'll do a walk. I'll give it. I show you this happen. That is what they call love. That is, you know, they said, as I said in the prayers 2-3 days ago, when you're born, people laugh when the child is crying, right? But why do your child cry when you're born? The Madras Katha says clearly, because that soul knows that you're going to face all the difficulties. So the child bawl at the entry, at the entrance. And when you are laughing, the child is crying. And when you die, when the soul is happy, you are sad. Isn't that a reverse psychology? So he says, whatever you give to God, come back to you. God is not going to say, hey, let me eat the laddu. It isn't good. You say, I bless and I inhale the scent of this sweet. I look at the effort, the love, the devotion. So I know that is made with the love. You can have the best taste in laddu, Amela. I sing that one song. You don't mean to say you had the best laddu, you know. It's good for Navin tongue. But the Lord might spit it out. Because Mangala Seva Jaya Guru Deva in Navin. You know, songs are going on the road. Navin, you know, Mommy, they doing this. Papi, you know, we're doing. So what goes into it? Gossip. You're vexed. I think I supposed to be doing this. You could have buy this. Rolling laddu, what happened to it, you know? Rage. So whatever you are doing in the time of preparing for prayers becomes the manifestation of what you're offering. Make sense or not? So I want you, when you're doing puja, spend more time decorating the Vedi. Because this is where the puja is. Right? Today I want to correct a few things that I, you know, and I'm not correcting to insult or to quarrel. But you know the most important part of your puja today? That flower. This is your remedy. Listen to me. Square X T. We need to do it. Square it out firstly. X one end to the next end. Common T to the middle. And you get Trilochalana. Right? So everything in life you want to succeed with, make it a little syllable. How to fix a baby? Square XT. Square XT. You understand? Square it, you X it, and you put a T on it. And you get a perfect emblem of worship. There are 9 Devis, 7 Panchapal Devatas. Krishna Devata is worship, right? Ganesh and Gauri Mata. So many believe, and conflict lies in Ganesh's worship first, but that first is Gauri Mata. Mother first, then son, then father. So the Gobar is not Ganesh, you know, like Gauri Mata. Why put him first? Without a mother, there was never a child. Understand? So Gauri, Ganesh, Shiva, Panchapal Devata, Hanuman Swami, Satnarayan Swami, Krishna Bhagwan. Panch Devasya, Nav Devi Ma, 9 from Devi, Tulsi Mata, these are worship and puja. And then Agni Devata comes the last offerings. You understand that so far? Wonderful. So if we start now, I'll show you something, right? I don't like jealousy and thing, eh? So this is your halfway. Good? So you will do that side, how many next Rotary? Right, and you do this, come back here. Good? 2 people do puja. I don't want nobody to be no observers this evening, right? You bathe in from Gobar to the Kalasa and to that, yeah, 5 leave. Now from the Kalasa, come back to here and the 5 leave. But now when extra one could be by Tulsi. I go, yeah, you start them by the Kalasa, she started by Gauri. You can start first here. Om. No, that is just offering for them. Just you focus on this and this here. Om ilam palam ganga cha yamuna cha godara swarasati namare sindhur kaveri jal ashtamina nidhi kuru. Om gangaya cha yamuna cha godara swarasati namare sindhur kaveri jal ashtamina nidhi. Repeat after me. Om Ganga cha Yamuna cha Govari Swarasati Namare Sindur Kaveri Jala Ashtamina Nidhi Kudu. I could have done this prayer in 45 minutes and go home, you know. But it will only be rituals. I could say, Om Ganga cha Yamuna cha Govari Swarasati, you know, they say, Ilam Palamaya Devam put Sindur, put this, and put that go. It will last us 45 minutes. But it just be ritual we're doing. The reason why I take the time and tell you repeat, why? So it becomes your praise. If Navin repeat, that becomes his praise. You repeat, it becomes your praise. Good? प्रेम से बोलो श्री गुरु भगवान की जय. Take flowers. Let's invoke the devotees. Hari Om, Hari Om. Om Bhadra Karuna Surya Devayamam Deva Devasya Bhadra Pashamashama Viram Yatra Jatam Sthana Stutra Bhagvam Santu Viraya Devasya Tramdayam O Devas. May we hear with our ears what is always auspicious, O Lord. O Divine Being, may we see with our eyes what is only pure. May we live the full span of our lives healthy and noble. Be able to walk and talk till the last breath in this body. Let us be able to praise you, not to lose our voice in this journey. Om Gajanam Bhuta Ganari Sevitam Kapita Jambupala Chara Bhakshanam Uma Sutam Shoka Vinashakaranam Namavik Ishwara Parapangajam. We bow to your lotus feet, O Vigishwara, the Son of Divine Uma Parvati. Hey Vigishwar, you are served by many numerous Bhuta Ganas called elements, and having the face of the symbolic elephants and partaking in the essence of the Kapita and Jambu fruit. O Lord, have mercy upon us, free us from bondage and suffering. O Lord, you are a giver, we are a seeker. O Lord, what can we give you in this world? Nothing belongs to you. But today, Prabhu, we are blessed that we can worship you with love and devotion. Take a name, take a date of birth. Om Swasti Naindra Brihaswahi Swastaya Nitram Vatamashaya Om Itam Deva Samitram Parapati Brahmaya Tina Yagyabham Tina Yagratam Tinaya Mahadevam Shanti Devaya Paramatmaya Namostute. We say Om Vishnu 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 Srimad Bhagavata Maha Purusha Vishnu Raghaya Pavita Manishya Adya Sri Brahma Ari Om Dvitra Prahabhari Sri Sweta Varna Kalavashti Manam Sthana Vishwa Kali Yog Kali Prat Charana Bhora Loka Trinadadeshi Basi Nagari. Take a house number. Styan Jaga Purusha Ratam. Take this year 2022. Sri Vrikas Samadevam Deva Devasya Urito Mas Shukra Krishna Prak. Take today's date. Take your birth date. Tvam Vashivasam Yoga Chandra. Take a horoscope. Rashistyan Surya Rishi Se. Take a linkage. Linkage is your ancestral title, right? Gotrasya. Then take a Rasi ke naam. Rasi naam Sapa Kwa Sushta Sama Sritam Vishnu Param Mrityo Samadevam Puja Aham Amrishtakam. Om Sri Vishnu Arpanasya. Put it here for me. Wonderful. So this part of puja is called declaration. You know, when you're going to do anything, declare, right? You declare yourself, where you're from, who you was. Right? As you take your ancestral title, mean that you come from this linkage. Good? And we are here performing puja on this village, Nagari, Basi Nagari, right? In Trinidad on this date, right? This is my name, we take a Rasi name. This is my date of birth. Today I am declaring myself to you. That's what we do that for. So that's called declaration in puja. If you do declare yourself, you're gone by the passport, you stand up without your passport in your pocket waiting to renew, and you declare who you is. They doing anything for you? You understand? You're going to travel to America and then go by custom, it ain't in your pass. So if you do not declare yourself to God, then how will your prayers be successful? Right? Now we're going to do offer the sapari. Take again, neighbor. So when you have puja, right, you are no husband and wife, we are devotees of God. Right? You see in temple, you are no wife and everybody have to walk the same way. Because when you're doing puja, we are not husband and wife, but we are devotees of God. We are devoting ourselves because if Papi do, Mommy can get blessing. If Navin do, you can't get blessing. You do it with your own hands. Right? If you eat, Navin belly go full, no so? And if you walk there, go pay Navin. So whatever you do with your hand, that becomes your seva. So don't feel that you go sit down and touch somebody and get blessing. You know, to my temple run, right? You have to take it up and do something. Then you're going to get seva. Mangala seva, Jaya Guru Deva. Jaya Guru Deva Prabhu. Jaya, O Lord, today I take my hands, and this hand that I have sinned with, I ask forgiveness so I can worship. That's why I wash my hand and cleanse it and purify it. So now we are pure. Good? Stick in your leg, go out of channel with it. Good. Because nowadays girls don't want to touch Gobara now. But that if you that Gobara and touch your wedding, Kalsa, you had no wedding. Understand? Offer your sapari. Om. Go ahead. You could do it to Navin. Yeah. Yeah, the pan next version. Om. Ila. Kapura. Samayuktam. Suja Puja. Prayagriya. Devasya. Maha. Saukayam. Virdhaya. Yeah, you're doing well. Yeah, go ahead. You come here and meet she halfway. Have enough? Om milam palamaya devasya mara puchatam prayagriya devasya mama shukrama virdayam sarva devaya namostute. See, we have one away all. So we go. Take back. Right, we have all now? Good. Kalyana Trishni Samadeva. And obey them nicely. You have to leaf anyway? On this tree? Yes. No. Yeah. Put in your lota. Yeah? We have plenty. Om Gangacha Yamunacha Godara Swarasati Namare Sindur Kaveri Jal Ashtamina Nidhi Guru. Om Ganga Cha Yamuna Cha Godara Swarasati Namare Sindur Kaveri Jal Ashmi Sanidam Devam. Om Bandakini Ashtu Yaravari Sarva Papa Haram Shubham Tarinam Kalapatam Deva Samayuktaya Chamnatvam Deyam. Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudeva Namostute. All right. Take turns with this one. Issue first. Om Hariya Sarva Bharnabha Sarashukhaini Sarva Lankara Mukyami Devi Taya Prahigrihitam Sarva Devaya Sarva Kalyana Trishni Samadeva Mangala Sarva Devasya Vishnu Rokaini Sarva Deva Mangala. Om Hariya Sarva Bharnava Sarva Shukhaini Sarva Lankara Mukyami Devi Taya Sarva Lanka Mukyami Devi Taya Prigritam. Om Hariya Sarva Bharnava Sarva Saubhaya Sadaini Sarva Lankara Mukyami. Say Om Hariya Sarva Bharnava Sarva Saubhaga Dayani Sarva Lankar Mukyami Devi Taya Prigritam. You know, take this. So we cleanse that mirror of the mind. We cleanse that spirit of essence and murti. Finally, we see offering of love. So first we have to offer we love firstly. Then it's the spirit of essence, the murti. The word murti means statue. So is this a murti? Is this Ganesh murti? No. It is a murat of Ganesh. Murti is a statue. So when you're telling people, I want to offer the Ganesh murti, right? And somebody say, pray to a statue, they're correct. You tell them that. We don't pray to a statue. When the child is in the womb, how you call it? When the child born, you say, hey, how many fetus there? Yes, sir? You say? What do you say? How many baby? The fetus means it live out of vibration but don't have no life. The baby has its own soul, so it becomes a living entity. So the name change. Murti means statue. Statue only found in puja stores. It means just start worship now is the Murat of Ganesh. So in a little temple, it has a take up the axe. Because now they belong somewhere. Good? So the sapari is the murti. We are preparing that murti to invoke the Lord. The 9 Devis and the Panchapal Devatas. So say Om, Vera, offer, Sukte, Samayukte, Yagasama, Sarvite, Sarva Varna, Deva, Vashtya, Prahi-grihitam. O Lord, as I dress this Murti in your name, O Lord, may it be all pure and purified that you will manifest in this house, making this house a home. So a house is just with walls and people living like animals, right? But a home is where there's love and happiness. So you have to make your house a home. Now we say everybody can own a house, but only few will own a home. So where you want to have a house or home? Home. Good? So now you have a sindoor. You have sindoor in your head? Why? Right? It's not the time yet. Good? So probably next verse. Right? Why we do this time? Why we didn't do it? Them not ready? Wasn't you? You could put it in. Alright, you get? Are they ready? Huh? You put that hole? Alright. Sure. Good. So sindoor represents belonging. And as sindoor comes, then you officially become the bahu of the home. It's only daughter-in-law yet. You have to own that. You don't get that. Also? Yeah, 1 year to own yourself, so you could own it. Om Urtaruna Sankajap Kusumna Viham Simanta Purusha Prahikritam Kumkum Kalyan Trishni Samarupayani Mangala Devasya Brahmayani Vishnu Lokaya Sarva Devam Mangala Guruna Mustute Kalyan Trishni Samadevam Om Urtaruna Sankajapa Kusum Naviham Simanta Purusha Prahigrihitam. Today, O Lord, when the sindoor goes into this very evil or negative force manifest. The minute somebody wears sindoor, you tell everybody has somebody's wife, not so? As somebody belong to our house, our family. Right? So when sindoor goes to a very negative force, there's nothing here for you. Only the Lord worship is being done. That's why you're doing diary, tikiti, grogs, and impurities will remove itself. Good? But children, under marriage, if you didn't do the vows, you cannot use it. Good. So if we do max sindoor, all joke and fun, we still have to recite back the vows. And we still have to go back to the fire worship. And then do the vows and then put the sindoor. Just say put sindoor and like movie. Right? The whole wedding just the vows and just the sindoor, I won't get him, I won't get him. You sure? The dubras represents a seat. Oh Lord, I am preparing this shrine so you can be comfortable in your arrival into the home. Oh Lord, accept this humble offering. Om Kanda Kanda Prahantani Purusha Purusha Pari Eveno Duve Prihatanu Sastra Sastra Cha. Right? It's the dubras we offer for dreams to be fulfilled. Om Kanda Kanda Prahantanu Purusha Purusha Pari Eveno Duve Patraya Sastrayinu Chaha. Om Kandarupayini Sarvadevaya Mangala Rupana Mustute. Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya Namustute. Guru Janam Kalyana Trishni Samadeva Mangala. Put a chandan in all leaves. Put in your side first. Ring finger, Om Kandachanda Devasya Guru Arpanam. Om Kandachanda Devaya Mangala Rupana Mustute Kalyana Trishni Samadevam Mangala Guru Dhyanam Kalyana Trishni Samadeva Kandarupayini Mangala Guru Dhyanam Kalyana Trishni Samadevam Mataya Sarvadevasya Vishnurokam. Put any more rattles, right? Kalyana Trishni Samadeva Mangala Guru Dhyanam Kalyana Trishni Saradevasya Brahmayini Mangala Mangala Dana Deva Kandarupayini Mangala Uttara Devam Vishnuloka. Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudeva Nama. Om Namo Bhagavati. Alright, you should put the name up there. You can put Hanuman here too. Om Kandadevaya Sarvadevam Namostuti. Only here put it on, right? There's two here. And put Trini victory for me also. Kandadevasya Vishnu Lokayani Mangala Rupa Namostuti. Wonderful. See you walk in. Where he put it? Not yet. Wonderful. Flowers. Malikari. Right, true. Malikari. Sughandeni. Malatai. Nivai Prabhu. Mala. Hirtani. Pushtapani. Prahikritam. So what are we really offering from these flowers? Fragrance. So if you wash it, what happens? Wonderful. How will you wash it? Flowers is ever pure, you know. It's the scent you offer in. Right? They say the flowers represent the human, eh? It's not the face you see, it's what's inside there. It's the personality, it's the fragrance. So your attitude is like the fragrance of that flowers. Right? So when you're rowdy, you know you have a bad flowers. And when you're nice, you have a sweet flowers. Good? I already do. Let's put one. Om Malikari Sugandeni Malataini Vai Prabhu Mala Hirtani Pushtapani Prahikritam Sarva Deva Namo Astute Mangala Guru Deva Mangala Malikari Sugandeni Malataini Vai Prabhu Mala Hirtani Pushtapani Prahikritam. Wonderful. The price, Pastor, anybody? Repeat after me. Om Agacha Deva Devasya Tejasi Jagatpati Kriyamaya Pujatam Gurya Shushmatama Sri Ganeshai Nama Om Sri Swarasatyayi Nama Om Sri Adishakti Nav Durgayi Nama Om Sri Mahalakshmi Matayi Nama Om Sri Han Hanumantasyayi Nama Om Sri Mahadevayi Nama Sri Vishnuayi Nama Sri Tulsiyayi Nama Sri Dhartiyayi Nama, Sri Navdevtayi Nama, Panchapala Devtayi Nama, Navagraha Devta Nama, Sri Agni Devta Nama. Right? They say, O Lord, today I welcome these forces, these vibrations to my being. Today, O Lord, make my house a shrine. Once you put that rice, you have invited the Devtas to the house. You see, as I said, rice in invitation means welcoming. Good? That when somebody, right? It also means farewell to it. When a bride goes, what do they say? Farewell. Good? It means safe journey. When somebody dies, they also say farewell. May the soul find liberation. Right? But in puja is welcoming. Oh Lord, welcome into my house. I shower you with dhanasya, the fertility. Right? It is fulfillment. Good? In Pari it's called dhan, gifts. Right? When you open it, it's sacrifice. So dhanasya devam. So invite the Lord into your home. Now in a minute that rice drop, this house is a shrine. And what we don't have in a house that have puja Amela? Asking you, you know. Your quiz days today. Right? Now I know how much years, and you'll hear me how much years you make sense, how much years you understand what I'm saying. Now we're going to have talking to the wall. Good? Firstly, a house of worship have 3 rules. 1, 2, and 3. Give me one of the 3 rules. Gossiping. Thou shalt not gossip in a house of worship. 2, arguing and quarreling. And 3, you're not supposed to leave your house. Because you invited devatas. Now, we are doing this Sunday evening, all right? The devatas are going to leave here at 6 in the morning. If you do prayers in the morning, they're going to leave at 6 in the evening. That's Sunday break. So when they are leaving, they say, Beti, Kalyana, Trishti Bhava, I bless you more and given to me. But when puja done, you're talking in a corner about somebody's business. And then they are out halfway, hang up. Who is your guest? The man on the table or the man on the altar? Who is more beneficial to you? The man on the table or the man on the altar? The man on the table, when they eat the chana, he says, oh God, he had a little too little salt. Or a little chatak. Right? And the man on the altar will say, my child, I'll give you more than you have given to me. So which is the most important gift? This altar. So while you're waking, make sure you light in, make sure it's up to mark. Right? During the course of the evening, always visit your altar. That is the puja is about, you know. Puja is sacrifice of time, effort, and energy. Not just say, Navin put up 7 flags, you do prayers. Right? I don't make the flags, only fly victory. But the altar flies happiness. Right? So invite them. Asan mantrasya miro, no, only leaves from Gosam. Asan mantrasya miro prishtaya ऋषि सूत्रम च नमः कूर्मो देवम आसनम विघीश्वर देवम अगाच देव देवस्य जगत्पति मया क्रिया पूजनम सर्वदेवम माताय सर्वदेवम ओम धन्यासि दीनया दान प्रतानतम उरम त्वं विता ध्यान वितस्यान स्थान देवा वाष्टिहरणम देवम माताय सर्वदेवा नमोस्तुते हरि ओम टेक फ्लावर्स हरि ओम Hari Om. Let's pray. Who is the goddess of the house? Goddess man could ask question, boy. And question is not embarrassing for you to understand the answer. So the teaching is not in the question, it's really in the answer, right? Tulsi Devi. Tulsi Devi is Lakshmi, who is also known as Dhanya Devi. Good? That is why it is said the house do not belong to you when you rent it spiritually. A day will come, you will have to give this house up. We carry nothing at all. But the owner of the house is Tulsi. Good? So they are Stan, Devata, and Guama Devata. The village Devata is called Guam. When you dig the hole to start the house, you invoke Stan Devata, a lot of erection of a building. So they are also present here every day. Good? That is why, as I was saying one song, there are two types of friends. Some will carry in the house, some will keep outside the house. But everybody come, long time people, and this is part of today's teaching, never keep inside the house, my image of long time Navin is a big table paint green or grey and two long bench. And anybody come there, that is where the alignment. From the kitchen to the table. No, so Papi? Now your friend come, they're in your bedroom. Your bedroom, I'm going to say it openly without apology, your bedroom, only person sit on your bed is you or your husband. Or your children. No friend of us sitting on your bed. No one sitting on your bed that is disrespecting your spiritual life. That is a place of privacy, there where happiness and destruction is created. In that room called yours. And there's where failing in marriages happen. Right? There are girls' night and all the girls in your bed. Right? Lyman. What happens? Negativity flows that cause obstruction in your own life. But then again, Bhagavan says, who causes it? The modern things you adapt in life causes it. Make sense? So if you want happiness, learn to respect the things that give you happiness. Right? You know that they say it in puja, your husband friend is he friend, I know your friend. Your wife friend is she friend, that is not your friend. Right? Didn't your friend come and hug up Navin, you feel comfortable? Right? You stop them, right? But you could hug up Navin friend, just say something and be comfortable. He said respect each other because the puja says kara vishaloka mangala sarikatava. You create your own destruction. God will give you that. Right? So remember, respect your home. Your house is a place of happiness. Here rest your head, here sleep, here wake up. But the important part of it is when you're in your house, you have to respect your house. You don't curse and quarrel in your house hard and the neighbors have to hear you. You have a problem, that's it. You have a God, you get married and they give you a bedroom of your own. Take it in the bedroom, solve it and then walk out. But the minute you bring it out of your bedroom, then you become a public view. And that is why people don't last anymore. They forget how to respect themselves. And just saying to Mahadevi, you are a goddess of home, today I ask forgiveness for Shamash Mire Parasparsham. Shamash Mire Paraparadam Krishna Ikanamta Mata Pratima. Tulsi, I ask forgiveness upon motherhood. That I have disrespected my home in many times. Today I ask forgiveness that I'll be able to live comfortable and happy. That we perform Tulsi Puja in the morning. Right? I say all Indian movie have Tulsi plant waist height. Why? For a reason. Because anybody comes supposed to have to pass that vision of that Tulsi. And she's the one, anybody come and any wrong thing will take it away. You can't come in your house. She protects your home. But the woman of the house supposed to obey that. Right? And he have many women in the house. So it had their turn to protect themselves. Bathe the Tulsi plant. Light a little tea. Put a little flowers. And pray for your happiness. Understand? So it's the way they always say a family that prays together always stays together. Sometimes the mother doing prayers, the son can't fast, he down the road, he go come and press done, right? What you do? Make sense? Just saying, let's pray to Tulsi. Mata Tulasi, Mata Bhavani, Devi Kripa Jaya Mata Dhayani. Jai Jai Tulasi Mata Karo Ma, जय जय तुलसी माता करो माँ, जय जय तुलसी माता मगो माँ, जय जय तुलसी माता करो माँ। माता तुलसी देवी भवानी, माता तुलसी देवी भवानी, जय जय माता तुलसी माँ। मैं हेलो नाउ, जय जय माता तुलसी माता, जय जय माता तुलसी माता, जय जय माता तुलसी माता। माता भवानी तुलसी भवानी, माता रयानी तुलसी भवानी, जय जय माता तुलसी माता, जय जय माता तुलसी। ओम श्री तुलसी माता अर्पणम. Wonderful. Feet of Ma Tulsi. See, Papa, have one in a pot. I want you to tell me how many days you just go by that Tulsi plant. Good? If you don't go often, you know, now you know why you just go often, right? So Navin, take a load of water, take a leaf and bathe it for me. Ganga cha, Yamuna cha, Goda Swarasati, take a leaf and bathe it Tulsi. Hold it, holy Tulsi. Holy Lota. Om Ganga cha, Yamuna cha, Goda Swarasati Nama. Wonderful. Good boy. Put into victory. Kalyana Trishti Samadevam Purangluta. Put Tulsi. Mali Kari Sugandini Malatini Vai Prabhu. You put it by foot. Mali Kari Deva Sebramayani Mangala. Mangala Dana Deva Vishnu. Lokaya Sarva Kalyan. Om Gandhari Vasya Vishnu Lokayani Mata Yasaradevam. Om Sri Tulsi Mata Namostute. Vishnu some Hardi and some Sindhu. Om Harya Sarva Varnaba Sarashudhayani Sarva Lankara Mukyami Devi Taya Prahigritam Sarva Deva Vishnu Roka. Wonderful. So easy. Now you perform the Tulsi Mata Puja. You have a whole pack of incense? You have to get one for the Gra Puja, right? So remain doing Gra Puja. Anyone here? Yani Kalyana Trishti Samadeva Mangala Artishi. Nice thing, niceness. Kalyana Trishti Samadeva Mangala Mangala Dana Deva Vishnu Lokaya Sarva Kalyan Trishti Karaiche. Prem se bolo Sri Tulsi Mata ki Jai. Ambe? Wonderful. Good. Every no Gra Puja. Any question before we go on? So we have invited the Devas, we have purified ourselves, we have sustained, we have paid respect to the mother of the home. Understand? If a man just walk in your house, what they call him? Disrespectful, not so? Not so? Yep. But we walking and talking and moving and going, but we are respecting who in the front of the house. So now, if you don't do it, right? Eh? No, I'm just saying. I know you just do it. I'm just saying it for Annie to him. Right? If you don't do it, you make sure that you do it. Wonderful. Prem Sura Sri Guru Bhavani ki Jai. So now my lesson is not for you, it's for everybody. Somebody learn from your teachings. Good. So now we have invite Tulsi Devi. She have sit proudly in your Vedi. So this is Lakshmi and this is Vishnu. Understand? Picture represent Lord Vishnu. He protect, and Papa going to do a puja Sunday morning to protect the house from hurricane and storm and earthquake. He is a protector of all natural disasters. I will decide the Chandani do the puja. Good? Good? Because one of the strongest thing you can find is a bamboo. I just put the bamboo represents strength. Right? Fulfillment and happiness. Try Guna Charan. Tree is good and tree is bad. If you have 3 sons and another daughter, they call it Tetar Beti. If you have 3 daughters and a son, right? Why do they call them that? Because sometimes you have an odd child, parents could die at birth. Father could die for 6 days. Right? They have things to do when that child born. That's why if a child born, the first thing is after they born, we do check to see. Good? Let's coach in all now. Good. So we're going to do Kalsa Puja now. Take your water, Vedic, touch him. Om Ganga Cha Yamuna Cha Godara Swarasati Namare Sindhur Kaveri Jala Ashtamena Nidhi Kuru Kalyan Trishti Samadevam. So you know you are getting a 10% deduction from fee. Kalyan Trishti Samadeva Mangala Sara put inside and offer some water back. Om Veda Sukti Samayukte Yagasama Sarvite Sarva Param Devaya Vishtalokam Sarva Kalyan Trishti inside. Good, you walk in. Mangala Sarari was a Vishnu Roka in neck. 5 Chandan. Kandadevasya Vishtulokayini Sarvadevasya Brahmayini Mangala Guru Namostute. Om Pujipalam Maya Devya Najanam Deva Vishtulokam Saradeva Vishnu Rokaya Veda Sukti Samadevam Raksha Samavashtya Sarvadeva Namostute. Om Sri Guru Janam Om Vashta Kalatam Kriya Madham Devasya Vishnu Lokaya Kalamna Cha Devasya Vishnu 5 Chandanari neck. Om Kanda Chanda Deva Vishnu Lokayini Sarva Devasya Brahmai neck. Yeah. You put it ready? This one. Kalyan Trishni Samadeva Mangala Mangala Dana Devasya Vishnu and the coconut tree. Good boy. Yeah. Om Rakshasamadeva Mangala Kanda Chandadeva Vishnu Lokayini Sri Kanda Chandram Devya Griya Samukta Yatam Deva Vishnu Lokayini Sarva Devaya Namos. Very coconut. Grasa Tarikalsa. Parifa Tarikalsa. Om Kanda Rupaini, then Hardi. Hardya Sarvarnaba, Sarishugdaini, Sarvalankara Mukyami. Yeah. And in neck also. The very cotton. Kumkum. Param Devasya Brahmayini Mangala Guru Janam Kalyan Trishti Samadeva Vishnu Lokaya Sarva Kalyan Trishti. Very foot. Kalyan Devasya Brahmayini Mangala Mangala Sara Devasya Vishnu. Sri Mangaliv has 5 tips. Supposed to know by heart by now, right? Past, present, future, Skanur, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, Indra, and Deity. So you have to have a past to be in the present. You have to be in the present to be in the future. We are now what? The sky. We are above what? Earth. Panchloka. When a child born, the mother will take 5 little stone, as you can see in short future, right? And you go uchi the child, the mother, and throw it 5 directions. Right? When you have wherein you purchase 5 times, when somebody dies, you have to stop 5 times. When you have puja, we say, Lord, forgive me for the past, bless me in the present, and secure my future. Bless me and forgive me on the sky, and forgive me above the earth. So I'll be able to walk and talk till the last breath in my body. Good? Put it up. Good boy, you're walking. A little bit inside, by the foot. Good. And a line. Milk. Om Kandadevam Vishtalokaini. I'll keep something for them. hand, Navin. Okay, begin. So it fit it how it's supposed to fit. Complete. Not a bunny hand. Om Bhuvasva Tat Savitvarenyam Vargo Revasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya. Stand up. Stretch your hand out. Yani Kani Chapapani Janman Sri Kvitani Cha Tani Tani Kineshante. एक बार बोलो श्री महालक्ष्मी माता की जय. Wonderful. The flower is wrongly parried. Raksha right through. Rakshasamadevam Vishtalokaini Sarvadevasya Brahmaini Mangala Mangaladhanadevasya Vishnurokaya. Paper for you, right? Repeat after me. Om Vashtani Kalasya Griya Maru Devasya Vishta Vashtari Surakam Cha Yash Kamacha Sarvaram. Wonderful. Say offer garland. Good. So there are 9 poles of life. You remember them? Anyone earlier? The 9 poles? 2 years into all good at all, eh? Good? You know it. Come. Yeah. You want that? Turn over. Reach. So fast you reach it. You ain't getting fat, you're just not slim anymore. Kalyana Trishti Samadeva Mangala Mangala Kalyana Trishti Samadeva. Tinova. Ganga Rupam Sri Gayatri Savitri Ganga Yamuna. Come to line. You will put that in my hands. Hold it. All right. 99 years. Jaya 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 Lakshmi Mata Jaya Jaya Ma Jaya 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 Lakshmi Mata Jaya Jaya Jai Jai Lakshmi Mata Bhavani Shakti Kripa Jaya Devi Bhavani Jaya Jaya Lakshmi Mata Jaya Jaya Bol. Jayati Jayati Jagavati Devi Bhagavati Dhanavati Jaya Jaya Devi Jaya 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 Lakshmi Mata Jaya Jaya Ma. Today on Mass we light us 9 lights of purity Ma. So in all puja, not in Durga puja, there are 9 lights. This light is to ask that Devi to remove any blockages, 9 poles, free from sickness, burn away any obstacles. So it's also purify and strengthen 9 Chaukari body. The 9 Devi manifest upon his 9. Durga Devi. Vishwakaripa of heaven, Saraswati, knowledge, Nilakeshwari, bread, Nilakanta, digestion, right? Gayatri, Savitri to Brahas, blood, Ganga and Yamuna. That is 9 Devi. That body is said to be a Chauka. Right, Joey? That is the first thing you have to account when you leave this world and go for judgment. How you treat the body. How you treat the body. Because that was never yours in the first place. You rent an apartment, But you damage everything. When you go, what you make it do? Pay for everything you damage. So whatever you do with this body, you'll have to pay for it if you come back to this world. You understand? So don't feel that the body is yours and you can abuse it. Everything you do wrong with the body is recorded. You understand? So that we light the 9 Lord, forgive us for what we have done in this body. Forgive us the 9 parts, purified, forgive and sustain, that we will be pure to walk on this world again. That's why people do prayers every year, you know. Tax forgiveness for the year that went. So they have a new beginning every year. Good? If you have a house and not clean it and you not clean once a month, what happens? But if you clean it every day, what happens? Always clean. Right? So you say when you want forgiveness, don't wait till when you die and you have to do 20 and 30 guitar. Do it while living. Play while living. Because it says, what day will come that you will not be here? It says, any day will come. Not what day. Any day might come and you won't be here. He said, give and you shall ask and it shall be granted. So don't stand up and expect God to know. He said, give you a mouth, use it. What we do? What we just really do? When you praying, never know if you're listening to bhajan or your mind thinking about something wrong. He says when you have a voice, use it for worship. Let the Lord hear you sing His praise. I would say, sing the praise of the Lord. It didn't say think the praise of the Lord, and it says sing the praise of the Lord. Not so? So that if you're between thinking the praise, if you close your eye, right? And you're trying to pray and you're not saying it, what happens? Your mind is distracted. But if you're singing to God, your mind is controlled. So that's why we just sing the praise of God. So we'll control the mind, so we will not go into temptation. If your mind is thinking wrong thing, just pray. Call upon God. Say, control my mind, it is an evil thoughts. Right? If I have not to be judged, because I want nobody to judge me. So if nobody judge you, you not judge nobody. Good. Walk in. Right? So now we understand that. You understand that, Dulayan? So we understand so far we did, right? So now we're going to do the feeding. Now God is in your house. So there are something old people used to do now, that is not really old people thing, is a right thing. Somebody come, they sit down, you offer them something. We call a snack, not so? Sometimes long time to give sahina or to polori, but they must give you something before they give food. Right? And I guess come, you must offer them water firstly. That was the old days, right? New days, just, hey, how water they are feeling? Right? For a long time, somebody come 10 minutes, they bring you something to drink. Something for you to eat. Right? And long time, right? I mean, you could understand, it might relate faster than you. When you're in front, them doing the rest of the thing in the back. Slinging shot, shooting on, wait, have running yard. Right? Preparing because the family have to eat before they go. But what happens now is, man, you're not cooking yourself to eat, but you go for somebody. If you're not cooking in your own house for you to eat, what you could offer somebody when you come to your house? You understand? Long time people never cook half cup of rice, but they could feed 10 people. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. So now we are going to do that part of the puja. It's called Patram Bhojan or giving snack. Want to read your mind. So, this is called long time now, Navin and Puja, we never used to try because people couldn't afford to try. Take the sugar and the ghee, mix it up. When you have people have a little offering or they make a promise, the sugar and ghee will again share on the roadside. Now we have to try. So we offer the ola we get, financially get better, so we could give better things. Good? From Ganesh, come right back. By the duties. And then, any questions? Any questions, Joey? You know one thing I don't like? You know one thing I don't like, Navin? When you have 100 chair in front, you sit down to the last 3 chair in the back. Yeah, come back and see you. Karanam Vetra Samadeva Mangala Sarvadevaya Vishnulokam Patvam Bhojanam Sarvadevasya Vishnurokaya Om Samagrita Vishayam Paya Chacha Sankareva Mangala Vedraneva Griyaya Parmeshwaram. Sarvadevasya Vishnulokaya Sarva Kalyana Trishti Samadevam Mangala Guru Dhyanam Kalyana Trishti Samadevasya Vishnu. So we are doing feeding of the deities. I will use spoon because you use your hand. You feed with your hands. O Lord, for my vibration of my hands, I offer this to you. Accept my love offering. Good? And then Navin, you offer them fruits also. Om Patvam Bhojanam Saradevam. Om say Om. Samagritavam. Avishanam. Pashacha. Sastrakam. Nana. Viracham. Naiviram. Gurya. Parmeshwaram. O Lord, accept this humble offering of food, love and devotion. Kalyana Trishti Samadeva Mangala Kalyana Trishti. What do you get? So we know who this chinks in the family, right? You see that, right? One bowl empty, or bowl still half, right? I take. You can take anything. You doing your half, he doing his half. Om Patam Bhojam Palabhojasya Kalyani Trishti Samadevam Mangala Guru. So I just offer my puja now. Fruits, Mambog and Prasad. So all the devotees come to the house getting the same treatment. Good? It's just like a birthday, just a birthday person get a little more. So the devotee put on flour get a little more. Right, MD? Everybody is treated equally, right? Right? Amela? So remember, if you have 10 people come in your prayer, you give one chana and one mango and one thing. They could be offended, not so? You ever eaten, right? And somebody watching your plate, already your plate full? What's it happening for? They want to see you get more. Good? So when you're pleasing God, give them equal. Right? Have a policy, you can't give one, you can't give all, don't give none. Right? You have to treat it equal. Kalyana Trishni Samadevaya Mangala Guru Dhyanam Kalyana Trishti Palabhojanasya Saradevam Mataya Sarva Deva Rupa Kalyana Trishti Samadevayam Saradevasya Vishnu Lokaya Sarva Deva Namostute Brahmayanam Kalyana Trishni Samadevasya Vishnu Lokaya Saradevam Om Amagrita Pavishnam Devasya Mangala Guru Devam Samayuktaya Saradevam Vishnu Lokayini Om Havishtaya Prashitam Prasharam Namostute Palabhojasya Namostute. Wonderful. So I feel like I give something. Good? Right. Nice. Right, so we go give them a little milk there. Yeah, wonderful. Om Dhur Muhini Sara Devam Vishnulokam Om Devasya Sarpan Devam Mangala Sita Devasya Sarpa Kriyamaya Devam Om Pandevasya Vishnulokaya Dhur Muhini Kalyana Trishti Samadeva Vishnu Rokana Mustute Om Nama Guru Dhyanam Kalyana Trishti Samadeva Vishnu Rokayini Sarvadevasya Brahmayini Mangala Mangala Guru Namostute. So you learn something with that offering thing, right? When you're married, everything is half and half. Even the puja. Good? Kalyana. The money too is half and half. Long time I had no my money, your money. Now we work in is we money. Right? We had to run the house, we had to do business, we had to see what we sell. Right? No, sir, no. If you have more, we might not agree. But at the end of the day, is everything is for two here too. Work, you live, be happy. Let me tell you, you can have all the money in the world, Joey. One sickness could take all that away. So it's not how much money you have, it's how you enjoy what you have. Right? That's it. Don't be fooled by what you have. be fooled by what? How you use it. Use it wisely. Good? So we have fed the devas. How it felt? Feel real good. So now after we do the feeding, now we're going to ask forgiveness and secure all the mistakes we make. We ask forgiveness. We're going to do Thakur Puja, Krishna Puja. So long time now, Venus Puja, not now, people eliminate it now. Right? But Papi might know, Mami. As the Pandit come long time, he asks for a chowki. Right? So put the chowki, then Hari Katura. And so put the Lord Krishna in a bowl and bathe them and do the puja. Right? Them days didn't have stand for it. Right? Didn't have plate for it. Right? And that is called Thakur Puja. We worship Lord Krishna and ask him, O Lord, forgive me for any mistake I have made. Free me from bondage, suffering, on natural and sickness. I am only a servant in this world, Lord. I am passing through your lok, O Lord. Please don't neglect me. That is puja represents. So this milk you have is called Panchar milk, right? How many ingredients Panchar milk have? Name it. Right? 5 ingredients, right? Dahi is not one of it. Milk, sugar, ghee, tulsi, honey. Good? So take the water. So dahi is not one of the ingredients. Om Ganga Benilutta. Om Ganga cha Yamuna cha Godada Swarasati Namare Sindurka. Wonderful. So the first offering is honey. You say the mantra and then you go offer, right? Om Iramadu Mayadatam Tatracha Griya Shambhutvam Bhaktaya Mama Shanti Prabhavam Shama Parmeshwa Namo Maram Samaritam. Om Devaya Kalyana Trishni Samadevam Om Marumaya Datatratam Yacha Griya Shambhutvam Bhakti Maya Shanti Pritam Saradevam. O Lord, it is said honey represents a bee-like nature. Quickly, I'll tell you quickly. Bee-like nature is a positive nature. Right? Do you remember the story about butterfly and the bee? And the only story to tell. The butterfly and the bee was in the heavenly garden. So there are 2 types of people in your life you're going to meet, Amela. Butterflies and bees. Who is the better one? The butterfly, we keep pretty, not so? No. This is why. The butterfly and the bee was flying on the lotus, taking the nectar away. The butterfly is laughing at me, say, hey, you black, ugly fool. You're taking all that nectar, going to make all that work, make the honey and human going to take it. The bee didn't answer him one time. He just keep on buzzing, taking nectar. When he taken last and he was filled, he stopped on the tree and he said, yes, you beautiful fool. I will take all this honey and this nectar and I'll make the honey and they can take as much as they want because they cannot make my honey. Only I was given that recipe to make that honey. He said, well, what do you give back? Right? So there are people in your life might not be good looking, might not be rich, but they could add meaning to your life. So you say, be like nature, is be positive, simple, honest, truthful, and happy. That's a be like nature. If you cannot talk to somebody good, do not talk to them. If you cannot give somebody, don't condemn them. So that is a be like nature, a positive, simple person. You must not have the look, but you have all the good ways. And the butterfly, what he did? Only beauty. So he said there are friends that will come in your house and add value, and some of the butterfly will instigate you. So when somebody puts in a corner and they gossip in a corner, they are your butterflies. Be careful. They're going to turn people against you. And when the bee comes, they might not have the best clothes, but they're always willing to help you. So it's not what you look like, it's what you represent. So there are 2 types of butterflies and the bee. Know who is your butterfly and who is your bee. Butterfly is positive or negative? Negative, right? Butterflies are the people that will always try to put wedge in your happiness. Right? And the bee will always try to make peace with you. Sure, you know girl who think like that. You know, they must hear mean it so that it be in your life. You'll always try to put sweetness instead of put pepper in your sweet rice. Prem se bolo Guru Bhagwan ki jai. Now we take sugar. Now, offer some sugar in him. Om Syadevam Snapam Kriyamaya Griya Krishnaya Surishtam Chini Prabhu Krishna Parmeshwaraya Namaha. When is cane is sweetest? When it's young or old? Old. It says older you get, sweeter it's supposed to become. Sugar represents, right, wisdom. So the older you get, if you're getting old and still something wrong with you, right? If you're getting old and still ignorant as when you're young, something wrong with you. He said, but the older you get, sweeter it's supposed to become. Right? It represents maturity. Good? Tulsi leaf. Kalyana Trishti Samadeva Misit, even nectar. Om Sri Tulasi Mata Bhavani Krishna Kara Prabhava Bhavani Manusha Bhasya Managritaya Tulsi Mata Nama Namamo Nama 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 Tulasi Mata Nama 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 Tulasi Mata Nama Nama Om Sri Tulasi Mata Arpan. This is the ghee. 40 ingredients is ghee. What ghee represents? Anybody knows? Sacrifice. How we get our ghee? You have to have a cow firstly. The cow have to eat the grass. Grass has to turn the nutrients milk. Then you have to what? Milk the cow. Then you have to boil the milk. Then you have to set the milk. Then you're going to take out the sheet and call it sari, collect, and then you're going to make ghee. But the ghee in puja represents nothing come before time. You have to born to die. You have to die to born. Is the same, you know so? But it also says that life is full of many sacrifices. You have to conceive. You have to tow that child for 9 months. You have to go through anguish and pain, discomfort. And then you come pain to have that child in the world. Right? How much sacrifice? You want a house. You have to burn your belly. You have to eat not the things you want to eat. So he says when you want something in life, it takes sacrifice. But remember, nothing comes before time. That's what ghee represents, you know. Sacrifice of time and energy to bring fruits into your life. Offer it. Om Sarpadeva Devam Vishnuloka Mangala Saradevam Sangrita Samadeva Parmeshwaraya Namo Astute. Good boy. Walk in. Now we're going to beat him and create amrit. So when you mix the milk, Navin, before the Baba come, you mix up everything as panchar milk. Panchar milk, 5 ingredients of milk, like panchar milk. But when you worship Lord Krishna and you beat him and you chow that milk, become amrit. Become nectar. 1 drop is so holy. 1 drop. So when you refuse that, you refuse happiness. Ready? Jai 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 Krishna Kripaya Jaya Jaya Krishna Nama Nama Namo 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 Krishna Baba Namo Namo Bol Krishna Baba Namo Namo Bamsi Bhola Namo Namo Krishna Baba Namo Namo Bamsi Bhola Namo Namo 7 times. Krishna Baba Namo Geshuli Bol Namo, O Lord Krishna, and you chow that milk for me. Jai Govinda. No, turn it up. Jai Gopal, Jai Govinda. Krishna Vachan. Let it fall slowly back into the Gaila. Leave him inside the bowl. Let him rest. Let it fall and right. Ek बार बोलो श्री कृष्ण भगवान की. Wonderful. Now you have Amrit. Right? Offer 1 spoon back by his foot. Yeah. No, by foot. Wonderful now. So that is how we get Amrit. You take praise, you take devotion, you take sacrifice. Right. Whatever you put there, put up nice flowers for him. Amela, put a mala for him. Good. Niceness. Put a gulab for him there. Nicely. So, that is how you get Amrit. Good? So when you refuse, look at how much good thing you refuse. Good? So now we have reached in the Chauka Puja, reached the last stage, Navagraha. After Navagraha Puja, then is offerings. So we have to take the flags. Open your hands. Touch it. Close your eyes. Jaya Shani Dev, Jaya Shani Dev, Shanti Graha Sukha, Jaya Shani Dev, Jaya Shani Dev, Jaya Shani Dev, Shanti Graha Sukha. Jayati Jayati Shani Dayala Karanato Baka Prana Pripala Charana Puja Tanina Shama Rupa Kripa Shani Tuyab Kripaya Jaya Shani Dev Jaya Shani Dev Shanti Graha Sukha Kundala Sawana Chamaka Chamake Hirane Mala Muktane Maneke Karane Maghara Trishukutara Pala Vicha Sabha Shani Maharaja Jaya Shani Dev Jaya Shani Dev Shanti Graha Sukha Pingala Krishna Chasukanandana Yamakura Jaya Dukana Banjana Murana Tamara Shanina Maya Gotavita Puja Shamane Kama Jaya Shani Dev Jaya Shani Dev Shanti Graha Sukha. So Shani Bhagwan Grahasya Puja says there are 9 planets and everyone cycle every day. So you don't know, they say what I meet you have not yet passed here. Right? When Shani Graha comes to you, it comes in many forms. Common sickness, accident. Good? You could pass by that tree now and somebody passed 10 people pass, you pass and it should fall on you. You know? You could walk that road every day, everybody crossing every day. You walk every day. People now come and cross them good, and you might who cross them might get knocked down on the road. Understand? You might roof hanging whole week. Everybody passing, and when you pass it fall on you. Why? I will say, don't know what is in store for you when you're praying, my Lord. I don't know what is in store for me, O Lord. But today I ask you to protect me. 3 times? Wonderful. What full? Miss that? Right? That's why I always say, Navin, God love you, but you must love yourself. If you don't love yourself, how God will love you if you don't love yourself? That's why it's always supposed to God to love you, you have to love yourself. For Navin to love you, you have to love yourself. Right? You don't love him, you have to go, you have to love yourself first, or for anybody. Because if you don't love yourself, you promoting negativity and people will see that negativity. You don't have to tell nobody you're vexed, you just walk out of the room. People feed out your energy. Right? You go on in the grocery, you get something, you're vexed. You have to tell them you're vexed, It shows. It shows in your face, your words, and the way you walk. Imagine that, 3 by 3 by 3. Making any sense? Tell me now, because they close and pray. Right. You know, Joey, 99.8% of Hindus only know the closing prayer. Nobody wants to learn the opening prayer or the middle prayer. Say any mantra, everybody stands there, say, Twame Wamata, everybody. No, say why? Okay, no, press down. So now. So we had a wonderful morning of worship so far, right? Or evening, which one? Right. Let's check it out. Let me show you. Let's do it now. Put one by each flag. Om Karam Devasya Brahmayini Mangala Guru. Aniji, come. Open this briefcase. You have pretty bag, Hamid. Yeah, मैं पूजा stop आ गया. Right, put one by each flag. Pull it to side. Pull it out. Right, open it. Right, you walk in. Have a bag. Let's see one bag of ingredients. It's gold bag and Amela. Let me see if you have this there. Yeah. Thank you. Put it back. God bless you. Put one. Thank you. Om Karam Vishnu Lokayini Saradevasya. Right, so take it now. One sapari by each flag. Om Ilam Kapuram Samayuktaya Tabulam Sarva Pujatam Priyagriya Baneshwaram Mangala Guru Namo Astute Kalyana Trishni Samadevam Vishnulokam Pujipalamaya Devya Nagavali Dahantam Lala Chaturam Samukam Tabulam Sarva Pujatam Om Ilam Kalyana Trishni Samadeva Vishnu Rokanamo Astute. Navgraha Pujanam Sarvadevam Vishnu Lokaya. Have enough? Right, bid them. Om Ganga Cha Yamuna Cha Godara Swarasati Namare Sindur Kaveri. Om Ganga Jalam Saram Visuptam Kalishataya Cham Deva Surishtaya Sarva Devaya Sarva Papa Haram Devyam Gangaya Nirvanam Jalam Maya Devaya Datagriya Parmeshwaram. Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudeva Nama. Take this. No, you have to do your side, and she could do one side. Kalyana Trishni Samadevan Nagrasya Vishnu Lokayini Sarvadevam Mangala Guru Namostute. Wonderful. Ilam Palamaya Devya Kalyana Trishni Samadeva Vishnu Lokam Mangala Guru Namostute. Walk in. Good, do grass. Followed by saffron and cinder, right? Om Ilam Palamaya Devya Kalyana Trishti Samadeva Mangala Rupa Namo Sudhe Kanda Kanda Dupatra Purusha Purusha Pari Iveno Duve Prantanu Sastrenu Chaha Kalyana Trishti Samadeva Mangala. Kandarupa ini Harya. Harya Sarva Varnaba Sarashukdayani Sarva Lankara मुक्यामि देवी तया प्रहिगृहीतं सर्वदेव मंगल ओम हर्या सर्ववर्णाभा सर्वशुभ्रयिनी सर्वलंकार मुक्यामि देवी तया प्रहिगृहीतं सर्वदेवाय पनित्रं देवस्य नमोऽस्तु ते wonderful flowers मलिकरी सुगंधिनी मालतैनि वै प्रभु माला हिरटानि पुष्पपानि प्रहिगृहीतं सर्वदेवस्य विष्णुलोकाय पूजनं सर्वकल्याण दृष्टि समदेव मंगल मंगलदान देवस्य विष्णु one of the palace applause ready yeah Randy ओम मलिकरी सुगंधिनी मालतैनि वै प्रभु माला हिरटानि पुष्पपानि प्रहिगृहीतम् so we doesn't give the grahas flag we give them puja also right so if we give them puja they do not release you so the flags has 3 joints represent the past the present the future. So Lord, whatever I have done wrong in the past, forgive me, secure my presence so I'll be able to go into the future. As when you sit down, the flag must be held anyway. You know? And we get to use a nice thing yourself. No, we'll get more about it, you know, to justify it now. Now? When you give me some no food, you're doing that. Kalyana Trisha. Put that milk right through. Kalyana Trishti Samadevaya Mangala. मंगला कल्याण दृष्टि समदेवस्य विष्णु लोकस्य कल्याण दृष्टि put it aside too continue good प्रेम से बोलो श्री नवग्रह भगवान की जय कल्याण दृष्टि भव you hold that now you hold this Dwarti Om Yani Kani च पापानि जन्मन् श्री कृता you have to next time कल्याण दृष्टि समदेवान नवग्रह भगवान की जय एक बार बोलो श्री शनि भगवान की जय राहु भगवान की purify put Navin put 2 each flag Amela there you go good boy nice put any go so we're going to allow one for the grahas and then we just continue right Oh, they don't want shaking his stage. Oh, they don't want shaking his stage. No. Trying to save gas. So we Ashmani fire. Om Papa Ham Papa Karmam Papa Devasya Vishnu Rokayani. Put some give in our bowl now. Om Sri Agni Devtaya Bhyo Namah Fire Swaha Om Sri Vishwa Devtaya Bhyo Namah Swaha Om Sri Nagra Devtaya Bhyo Namah Swaha Om Sri Brihaspati Grasya Bhyo Namah Swaha. Wonderful. Mix up this. Put some, yeah, mix it up. Now you mix it up. You have anything? So put on that. Good? Enough. Take one of this. One at a time. That is your markers, right? Take one and catch any offer any fire. Repeat after me. Om Shani Devaya Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Sri Saumaya Grahaya Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Surya Graha Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Bhaumaya Graha Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Bhurhaya Grahaya Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shani Devaya Guru Swaha. Om Shukraya Graha Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Sri Sanicharaya Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Rahu Devaya Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Ketu Devaya Bhyo Namah Swaha. Wonderful. Put on the bowl and bow to the fire. Om Shamashmire Paras Parasham Shamashmire Parapradir Ramakrishna के नाम था माता पृथ्वी नमोस्तुते. Prem se bolo Shri Navgraha Bhagwan ki Jai. So you notice that we have not stopped the flags and that was it. First you pray to them. Right? If you want somebody to do you a favor, you have to give them something in return. Nothing from nothing equals to what joy? Nothing. So we have asked the grahas to remove any blockage obstacles, sickness or natural death and accident. Not so. So we have planted at flags. But then we have invoked each of the grahas, bathe them, dress them, feed them, worship them, and offer salutations to them. So now you have completed Navgraha Puja. Now we are ready to offer to the deities. Good? So, Lakshmi offerings. Am I light up or no? So what tell us, I'm going to so let's get a sign. I'm going to call him, sir. How do you so? Why Lakshmi first? Because she's the first light we give you. She's the woman of the house. Anybody have a question? Tell them, send my number. And now, that. Bring the flag and thing. Hey, come, don't go there yet. You have to do your work. You say, I have to do your work for your watch. 10% reduction. I did tell you and bookmark this. You forget? You didn't hear me? Okay. The pink offering. How many start reading and you continue after? Prepare Ganesh after this, right? Good child, you're not walking. But tomorrow I had to say this again. Put answer flowers there. Well, praise God, still do. Doesn't happen? So let's pray to Mahalakshmi. Jaya 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 Lakshmi Mata Jaya Jaya Ma Jaya 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 Lakshmi Mata Jaya Jaya Jayati Jayati Jagavati Devi Bhagavati Dhanavati Lakshmi Devi Jaya 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 Lakshmi Mata Jaya Sri Kamahari Priya Bhavani Javanata Jaga Amba Bhavani Vinan Sundasa Ita Bhavani Mata Kripa Jaya Lakshmi Dayani Jaya Jaya Lakshmi Mata Jaya Jaya Jumaka Jumaka Manrani Rahi Sovan ko rahati savne bhali Pushparaja Himahara Vijaya Laki Charasana Vitane Mata Jaya 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 Lakshmi Mata Jaya Jaya Ma Lakshmi Mata. So God don't want that tally full of offerings. He wants a tally full with offerings with your love. He don't care who has the best mithai, Joey, or the best Saharian sweet rice. But he cares how much you do your, I hear you would, self. So next year, when you're doing puja, your day, who makes the prasad? Who fry in the Sahari? Well, you get A+. Understand? Now, I mean, it sounds insulting. I'm not insulting, but I want to teach you something. If we going to win the lotto, and you have to choose the 5 number, and it's the God's any 5 number you choose, you're going to win. Where you go? You rush to choose the 5 numbers. But this is a lotto here. Once you hold that and you know it's not holding it, you know, you say, how much you make with your hands? How much you make with your hands? Justification and altercation are two different things. So justify, but the question is, how much you actually make with your hands? That is very important. Now, I mean, Annie had to get work, Anyway, take it. Right? She could help you fix up the very, all them things. But you know what I like you to do? I like you to make them shares with your hand. I like you to prepare it, because that is your devotion. Mangala Seva, Jaya Guru Deva. Right? The more you do, with you, if I come to temple, where do you see up in the temple? You go see me walking, scrubbing, cleaning, fixing. Why? If you don't do, you don't get. People say, Baba, why you will be walking out? People say, them have to do their thing. I have to do my thing. If I get sick, I have to take my tablet. If they get sick, they have to take the tablet. Them can't take it for me, so they cannot do it for me. Whatever you come and tell me, like that day, you do that for me. You do that for yourself. When you offer a fig, you do that for me. You do it for yourself. Because the self-devotion is the greatest devotion. Self-worship is not the greatest worship. Right? But doing for yourself becomes the greatest. You know, people worship themselves, right? Always all me, 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 me. When you become the me, me person, right? You become the lonely person. Madhavi says, it's not what you give to me, it's how you give it to me. The love you give it to me, the devotion you give it to me. It's not how much you buy for me, it's the love you buy it with. You can buy 5,000 sari, bridal sari, and he might buy a normal $100 sari or $55 sari. And what might happen there? She could fall in love with the cheap one. You know why? She look how Navin went. how we look, how we buy it, how we package it, how we come put it need. So she'll look at the effort, the devotion, or whatever you do, she'll look at how you do it. And that is what called Mangala Seva. Do not give because you have to, give because you want to. I tell people, it's not how people come to your prayers, how much listen to your prayers. Chakota, who you invite us come in time, prayers done, right? We cook it. Right? Nobody asks where you offer day, they ask what you cook day. So it's all about the table than the worship. Now, if I sound insultive, I'm not going to apologize because of facts. Good? So when you're doing puja, I want you to learn to do so many things with your. Good? Make sense? Then you're going to get that blessings. Then you're going to get, Papi could tell you, I grew up in the old days, I was bringing up in the oldest story, right? When I grew up, we couldn't see when you're going in that kitchen. You understand? You have to do something. That's you are doing no prayers with me. You understand? The important part, Navin, is not holding it. It's making it. So that's why we have to learn your whole year. And I know I'll go to computer, I'll go to phone. Whole year, Google, try, make. And when it's time for prayers come here, do. Right? It mightn't taste the best, but it'll taste the best for God. Because they do it Mangala Seva. Who's Lakshmi? Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth. What is your greatest wealth? Health. Two briefcases of money and no hand and used to you. Golan tiles and no foot. The best kind of bedridden, what is used to you? She says not how much you have, it's how much you could enjoy. Don't only work to build an account, work to enjoy what you're working for. Don't only put in the bank, tomorrow sickness could take all that away. Don't only put in the bank, and feel looks as everything. Tomorrow a sickness could hit you, and you have to pull everything out. You could walk out the house and get crashed in the road and die. Look at the couple that get married 2 days after. What happened? From dancing to crying. Accident. Groom dies. 2 days after wedding. What do you tell you? I got many stories to say about that, but the question remains, you have to something called timing, check-in, then doing. When you put a date for prayers, you are preparing yourself in mind, words, and deeds. The minute you put a date, that is people, a date down is an appointment you make with the Lord. Today you're doing puja, you thank God for what you have. You know why? Somebody have less than you. You have a house, somebody in this bridge. You have food to eat, somebody in a dustbin. You have clothes to wear, somebody cold, pulling a bag. When you night cold, you pull in a night cheddar. What is that cheddar? Wonderful, and you're warm and still complaining. But a man pulling a box, and he's happy. But look at something, I want to share something with you today. Well, I have to say a sick way on it. You have the best vitamins, the best food, the best house, the best clothes. Right? Because they only reaping their karma, they reaping their mistakes of their past. But God protects them. Because they were granted that. You have to work, cover, secure. But you have to work your devotion to work with it. Littlest rain, you get wet, you get cold, them soak in, and I'm happy. It's not an insult, but it's something to think about. It's not what you have, it's how God prepared you to enjoy it. Good? Learn to be content. Content is, you know what is breakup marriages? Today's anniversary, right? I think it's right. You know breakup marriages? When greed becomes more than love. When your wants become more than your needs. And your friend become more than your wants in the house. There's where it goes wrong. So remember, you start together and pray that you're going to die old age. Not together, but old age. Happy. Right? Prem se bolo Shri Mahalakshmi Mata ki jai. You learn anything so far? Good. You know I like to quiz later on in life, right? Offer to Mahalakshmi. Mata karo, Mata karo, Jaya Lakshmi Mata, Mata karo. Devi karo, Jaya Mata Bhavani, रूप कृपा जय ललित भवान. बोलिए माता करो. माम कौन थी? माता करो. जय लक्ष्मी माता. माता करो. Put offering by Mara. Give she enough. देवी करो जय लक्ष्मी भवानी. रूप कृपा जय चंद्र भवान. बोलिए माता करो. देवी भवानी माता करो. आदि शक्ति माँ जगदम्बा लक्ष्मी माता की जय. Good. Take this and bring Ganesh. Good, you walk in. Yeah. Good. So 19 today, child? Good, good. You put on the flower. I don't saw that one out. We'll continue, have more. जय गुरु गणपति देवा. मंगल सेवा प्रभु मंगल सेवा. जय गुरुदेवा मंगल सेवा. मंगल सेवा प्रभु मंगल सेवा. पूनी सभा दिया जोरनकारी. प्रावण का समा गणपति हारी. दो बल का बुरा हे न कमायो. कृप करा गुरु अंतर्यामी. जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा. गणपति देवा नमा नमा. मंगल सेवा. जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा. गणपति देवा. देवन घेरे जा सो प्रभु मा भवा. तीनन लोकानीक भुलाया. सावन ता सुनी नावन हारी. नामन तो जया गुरु जग पाही. मंगल सेवा गुरु जय देवा. गणपति देवा नमा. गणपति says, Bhagwan says, in everything in life there's a beginning, and everything in life there's an ending. He said truth is the emblem of all happiness. He said truth, eh? He said one lie could destroy a mental peace, you know. Nobody don't have to know your lie, you know. Nobody don't have to know your lie, but your own lie becomes self-destruction. I say Mangala Seva. What you do comes back to you. If you do good things going to come to you. You do bad things, so that I say if you're lying to yourself, and your conscience will never be happy. So no matter what it is, you know, Satnam Katha says, Navin, the truth shall set you free. If you keep a secret shall lie to cover it, and a lie going to become, not the problem, you know, it's how long a lie becomes the problem, not the problem itself. He says, nothing in this world is difficult, because everything is forgivable. Look at Mother Earth. Look how many wrong things we do upon Mother Earth. What happens? We still live in she? She never opened and said, hey, Joe, here, do all you want. Come inside, go down, we don't see again. Never say that. She says, every day comes with its own challenge, and if you don't clear it, you're going to gather. So if you take yesterday's problem, bring it today, you got 2 days problem gather in. Carry tomorrow 3 days, and go after ending. It becomes self-destructive. Bhagwan says, every time you pray to me is a new beginning. Why is it a new beginning? Because he forgives you every time you pray to him. So when you pray, Jaya Guru, Ganapati Guru Jaya, Mangala Seva Prabhu, Mangala Lord. Today my devotion is only for you. My love I'm offering, this is for you. My Mangala, say my Mangala Seva. What can I give you? Nothing belongs to me, Prabhu. But today, this heart, I give to you. That is why he colors saffron as cleansing, purify, and sustenance. Understand? It's called as sustenance, He is purity, He is forgiveness. He is the beginning and He is the ending. When you're born, that is the ground. And when you die, they have to put you away the ground too. You see, I put him in the body away, right? So who are you doing it for? He had a clear way in the beginning, he had clarity in the ending. But while we live, we had to pray, oh Lord, remove our blockage. Ganesh, Utsav Sad. What it signifies? Koran Kaya routine, you see? You know why that is installed? So when you go, His presence is invoked. And when you go, that dirt, what melts, removes your blockages. That's why that bath after the Murat is melted. It's so sacred. That's why they call it celestial bath. When you worship Him, Jaya Jaya Ganapati Guru Jaya Nama Nama. Jaya 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 Ganapati Baba Nama Nama Bol. Jaya 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 Ganapati Baba Nama Nama. Hey Prabhu, today as I worship you, free me from bondage, sickness, or natural death and accident. That's what you're praying for. Bondage, sickness, or natural death. So when you do that, Navin is forgiveness you ask. Prem se bolo Sri Ganapati Bhagwan ki apa? Apa? Ganapati apa? Wonder. Again apa? Ganapati apa? Apa de apa? Ganapati Baba de apa? Apa de apa? Ganapati Baba de apa? Ganapati Baba de apa? Ganapati Baba de apa? Ganapati Baba de apa? Apa de apa? Apa de apa? Ganapati Baba de apa? Mangala apa de apa? Vishwara apa de apa? Vishwara Deva Deva pa, Shankara Deva de apa? Apa de apa? Ganapati Baba de apa? Apa de apa? Ganapati Baba de apa? Om Shri Ganapati Bhagwan ki. I offer. Wonderful. Jadi kok pernah crack na mana bang? Crack ni orang ni bang. Right. Oh labels itu Crack itu. Realize that. Put some milk in 1/2 and the milk. Put some milk in that. Put some milk in that. Om Sri Gwam Ganapati Aye Namah. 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 Om Sri Ganapati Namah. Shankar Bhagwan. That's हमारे तारीफ आप Mahadev, Hara Mahadev, Shankar tu Jaya, Hara Mahadev, Jayanat Raja, Shankara Guru Jaya, Deva Kripa Jaya, Hara Mahadev, Hara Mahadev, Hara Mahadev, Shankar tu Jaya, Hara Mahadev, Bama Bama Bhola, Shivanath Raja, Puja Kripa Jaya Mangala Deva, Jaya Shankara Guru, Shiva Avinashi, Natya Raja, Shiva Virai, Hara Mahadev, Shankar tu Jaya, Hara Mahadev, Hara Mahadev, Shankar tu Jaya. Bama Bama Bola, Shivanath Raja, Shankar tu Jaya, Guru Kripaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Mangala Rupa, Naga Kripa Jaya, Guru Kripaya, Hara Mahadev, Hara Mahadev, Shankar tu Jaya. Hara Mahadev, Hara Mahadev. Jaya Jaya Shankara, Jaya Gurudeva, Shiva Kripa Jaya Mangala Seva, Rupa Kripa Shiva, Gaura Parvati, Kartike Ganesha Mangala Deva, Hara Mahadev, Hara Mahadev, Shankar tu Jaya. Hara Mahadev, Hara Mahadev, Shankar tu Jaya. Hara Hara, Hara Hara. So he is also known the Lord of what? Cosmic dance, the dance of peace and happiness and destruction at the same time. Right? The same thing might give you happiness, might give somebody sadness. Right? They say Lord Shiva is the Lord of the future. Where will we meet Lord Shiva? You have favorite place to meet him, you know? Cremation site. Right? So, do you like Shiva prepare? So, the Havan is about the head, Lord Shiva had to be offered. The body is offered back to Lord Shiva, right? So it's known as Patam Bhojanam. So the body becomes the last offering back to God. That's why I put the what? Black tail, rice, sugar, gugul. And you offer the big chitta or the big Havan and say, Lord, today I offer this back what belongs to you. Accept this Mahabhojan. That is when somebody die, we start what? Drinking or fasting? Fasting. Because the funeral day becomes the day you're going to offer that Havan, the body is the prasad. Right? We ask the Lord to forgive, that you will not be connected to that journey and hampered in any way. So the soul becomes free from the bondage of this body. Good? That's why people now are going to the cremation side, they want to throw alcohol on the box, all them things is forbidden, because not that the people are doing this ceremony, we're doing it for the benefit of the soul that is traveling. Good? So whatever you do with somebody going to do back for you. So do good and call you. Shankar Bhagavan says the poison of your thought becomes the destructive of your mind. So if you think negative thing, that becomes your poison. So your thoughts become good or bad, depends how you use it. You know, it is said, after the cremation, Lord Shiva take the bismarck from the chest, apply in the forehead, and the soul get liberation. That's why you're going to mourn and take the ashes from the chest. And now we offer to Ganga, because wherever he touch, Ganga receives. Then you get permission to offer back into the ocean. So everything is a ritual, spiritual, puja is done. Good? So he is the Lord of the future. When you offer to Lord Shiva, you say, Lord, whatever tomorrow holds tomorrow, the next breath I take is in the future, O Lord. Protect me from destruction. Free me from bondage, O Lord, that I will not be poisoned by my thought, but free from my action. That's what you offer Lord Shiva. Right? Not poisoned by your thought, but free from your own action. Prem se bolo Sri Shankar Bolnath ki Hara Hara, Hara Hara, Hara Hara. Wonderful. So he's the Lord of peace and also the Lord of destruction. So everybody has that two parts in them, peaceful and destructive. Which one you have more, Amela? And Navin. ये हो बेन तो कोई पीछे दी बता से नो कल्याण त्रिष्टि समय put enough put some power yeah plenty workers I want so you know ani doing she work can no so go me Hanuman then we go very deep isn't it you almost done I get tired I will just 2 hours again so this is the verse when we leave your house tonight right then it goes out good Jaya Guru Hanuman Kripa Jaya Jaya Guru Hanumanta Jai Hanuman Rama Kripa Jai Hanuman Bol Jai Hanuman Rama Kripa Jai Hanuman Rama Kripa Jai Hanuman Rama Kripa Jai Hanuman Hanuman Rama Kripa Jai Hanuman Hanuman Urita Divaram Jaka Hanumana Ravana Ka Jaya Hanumantaya Rama Sirajasu Biranuhanta Mavanatu Jaya Hanumantaya Jai Hanuman Rama Kripa Jai Hanuman Rama Kripa Jai Raksamida Sama Jai Hanumanta Mata Pita Sama Jai Hanumanta Rama Nama Jo Jai Hanumanta Deva Kripa Jaya Hanumanta Jai Hanuman Rama Kripa Jaya. So Ram, right, is the nectar of beauty. So, and Hanuman is the king of monkey, right? He said, well, look this for me, take us Ram, he is beauty. And why say, na vaha Ram Puja come. And somebody said, Hanuman Puja. How often is that? More often, right? He says, not what you look like, but what you represent. Looks is not power. Right? You ever see somebody dress up old and dirty and dingy and blood take them? And a man put on a suit as you see, like you can't stand you. He said, because your identity becomes a vibration and people feeds out of your energy, positive or negative. He said, don't let looks become who you are, but ways become who you are. He said, look, I take the form of Hanuman the monkey, yet I am the most loved. Why is he loved? Because he is the protector of the universe. So your purpose is what people fall in love with, your purpose. Now when you feel if you stop doing live stream, people want to see you. So the purpose of your life becomes now serving others. Understand? We are all in life. He said, we all are replaceable. If I get sick and become bedridden, people want to move on. And life, you are only here for this moment. He says, while you are here for this moment, enjoy it, grasp it, work it, love it. Makes sense or not? That is how it works. A scholar represents danger. Where is danger? Amela like you danger. right? It represents danger. What danger represents? Protection from all negativity. Right? Repeat after me. Om Han Hanumantasya Vyo Namah. Om Han Hanumantasya Vyo Namah. Om Han Hanumantasya Vyo Namah. Pray for yourself. Jaya Guru Jaya Guru Jaya Hanumanta Jaya Guru Jaya Guru Jaya Hanumanta राम रथा जिया कारस जाते मानु मनोजन लंकदिता है राहुल गा हरि आववितायो देव कृपा जय मंगल हायो जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमंता जय हनुमान. Look, they're building a bridge across Lanka, and every time they put a rock, what happened? It sink. What he did? Ram, Nam. You see, no matter how big a problem your life becomes, if you put God's name upon it, it will float away. You know what that name was? Faith. That name was devotion. So you put faith and devotion and belief in whatever you do, the most difficult task to be accomplished by you. So don't feel nothing is impossible. Once there's a creator, there will always be a sustainer. And you have to learn, if you want to be sustained, you have to learn to respect the creator. Prem se bolo Sri Hanuman Swami ki Jai. Good? Offer to him. So look at it, Navin. We need air to breathe also. And that same air could destroy this whole house. Same air. Right. Amela, you singing this society song. You gonna sing with society? Joe, you gonna sing for the Why does he get frightened when he will sing now? Eh? Me can't sing. Why does? You can't sing. I just yeah, but I will do it. Put the upper by him. So, Amela, you will sing for Shane and I will take over, right? She will sing, I'll praise some other society. And your voice is for. I want to make you shame. Two praise anything. Your time. वीणा सरस्वती माता करो देवी भवानी माँ सरस्वती सरस्वती जयति जयति भारन देवी सरस्वती माता माता भवानी जय सरस्वती माता भवानी मात करो जया सरस्वती माँ जय 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 सरस्वती माँ जय 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 सरस्वती माता सरस्वती माता सरस्वती माता जय 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 सरस्वती जगदम्बा देवी वरन मासम माता भवानी करहु कचा पूरन सन भक्ति वरन बुरी मातायन शक्ति सरस्वती माता सरस्वती माता जय 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 लाहु विजा जग माता विराया तवन नित्र जन माता हो माता जय 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 सरस्वती माता जय 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 Saraswati Mata, Saraswati Mata. नायक मल सोतानन भाला माता कृपा जय माता हो माता जय 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 वीणा करो जग सानन भाली रसनता जय शक्ति भवानी जय 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 सरस्वती माता जय 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 सरस्वती माता सरस्वती माता सरस्वती माता जय 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 सरस्वती माता जय 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 वीणा करो माँ वीणा करो जय वीणा करो माँ वीणा करो माँ वीणा करो माँ माता करो जय वीणा करो शक्ति करो जय वीणा करो माँ एक बार बोलो श्री वीणा सरस्वती माता की अम्बे 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 wonderful bow so she grants wisdom, she grants knowledge. Who needs Saraswati? Please say Sharon needs Saraswati, no so every one of us needs Saraswati. She is the consciousness of the mind. The minute she leaves that mind, you become what? Subconsciously blinded. Right? You could see what you don't understand, you become senile. You lose consciousness. All you could see, you can identify. She is the what? She's the brain box of the body. So that's why I say, Ma, today we ask that you forgive us for the shortcomings. If we have used our voice to abuse, we ask you to bless us that you'll use our voice to praise. Don't use your voice to abuse people. Right? You said in an argument, the stronger one is the one that walks, you know, the one that yappa, eh? Right, Joey? Good. Offer to myself. Of course, my friend, she looked guilty a bit now, you know. You know, Rajan, you're watching and it bend the head, you know, there's something there. Eh? Wonderful. See, you did well. Nice. Put something here. Put something here. All right. Now, I'll do over that one. I want this one. Yeah. You take it? You hold on. You hold on. Bring it closer, I got to get right? You want to do a song now? You want to sing with a little piece? Yeah. You try that. Oh, from next week I go follow you, right? You go walk out. Hey Maya Mohini, put it this side, take it this now. Hey Maya Mohini Chandika Deva Durgaya Mata Kripa Jaya Mahire Mata Karo Devi Shakti Karo Devi Mata Na Durga Nama Nama Bol Nama 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 Durga Mata Nama Nama Bol नमो नमो चंडिका धुरेगा मात कृपा जय शक्ति धुरेगा रूप कृपा जय मात भवानी नमा नमा दुर्गा माता नमा नमा Semanaja Jagamata Bhavani Jaya Jaya Trishana Sukha Bhavani Krishamita Jaya Mata Kripa Mata Vida Jaya Shakti Kripa Bol Nama 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 Nama. She is Adi Shakti. She is Bhavani. She is the mother of this universe. She gives in abundance and she forgives in abundance. She says, I have made rivers and stream and ocean for your love and your enjoyment. Before there was jacuzzi, there was rivers, no so. Before there was swimming pool, there was oceans. Before there was pictures, there was sceneries. She said, I have made food above and above ground and underground so you will not starve. But greed will destroy you. Anger will destroy you. And jealousy will destroy you. She said, remove the blockage of your mind of greed, anger, and jealousy. Bring forth peace, love, and unity. Say, mother never, ever. But say she could curse you, she could do this? No. A child could do what when he comes to the mother, she will forgive. You could treat your mother like what? Ignore your mother like what? Like as you're talking to she will get 60 running coming. She don't care if you run. She said, a love for a mother, right? A child have to learn to understand that. You know, and I will say this to you, Amela is my child, I could tell you this. Playing out and whole. When somebody married and come in our house, they come for two things. Where's the two things they come for? House and land? I don't know, I asked him. They come as Lakshmi. They come to brighten that house. They come to help sustain and maintain that house. They come to bring brightness to that house. But sometimes, two things you could do. You could put darkness and destroy the peace. You come to put light and create a bigger peace. Because they say two heads is better than one. So if there's one mother in the house and you come, you join that head, it becomes two powerful heads. So that's what marriage is about. When you learn to create from your beginning to manifest into a bigger house of happiness. Don't fight for house, don't fight for land, don't fight for car, money. You're going to live all right here. You know what you fight for? Shanti Bhava, Rupa Bhava, Mata Kripa, Jaya Devi. You're fighting for that peace of mind that you can live like a Devi. That's why I sing one song and often. If you don't learn to control your mind will destroy you. Who are your enemies? Madevi said your biggest enemy is yourself. If you don't learn to control your mind will make you do all the wrong things. You have one wife, it's the same thing you go outside for. Cherish what you have. You have one husband, it's the same thing you go cherish what you have. I say cherish because you have to take vows to make it work. And that vow says, in good sickness and in health, right? In bad days and good days, Sukha Dukkha Samarupa Kalyana Devam. In bad days and good, we'll stick together. When there's one bread, we'll cut it in two. Right? When there's one drink, we'll share it in two. But we'll eat half and we'll live together. You know, as in Durga Puja, I'll say this to you a long time, people don't have love, you know. That arranged. Unarranged marriage barely ever broke up. Now we have love marriages, what happens? Every 5 years a new marriage. Right? But she says what creates happiness is understanding. Parana Shakti Rupa Mata Kripa Durga Tu Jayama Mangala Tu Jagadevi Bhava Mangala Tu Jagama. Hey Durga Mata Kripa Uma. Today I beg for this union to be stronger than before. As they have taken their vows, you take vows, so you just marry. I wasn't sure now. You know? We get old, we just forget certain things, you know. Tell me one of the vows you take, let me hear. Today is quiz time, you know. 4 years is not 2 years, eh? So I just want to go back 2 things with you. What is a wife? A A wife could be a life and a knife at the same time. Right? It's a willingness to serve to greater heights. A wife's duty is to serve to make what it will come, to grow with it. To implicit faith, honesty, and respect, to build that house and not destroy it. Family life is priority, and the E stands for simplicity, understanding, and respect. So the role of a wife, right, we're going to have it just now, have many things to hold. When you walk out this door here, you walk with the character of your mother and father here now. And the minute you walk out there, you walk with their character. Whatever you do there reflects on them. Whatever you do reflects on him. And vice versa. Madurga said, if you learn to respect the union that you have, you'll grow old together, enjoying the moments that you share. Until you work your whole life. Boy, really enjoy it. We just say when we get old, people not even getting old anymore. You know? So now, it sounds like a joke now when you're saying it. Some people just come with some foolish thing and wonder if people just think. I say people, when you reach 50 years, start counting down. Because 100% guarantee you're not going to get 50 years of your life again. When you reach 50 years, I know half, that is the ending. Because after that, you could get 2 years, you could get 10 years, but you're not getting 50 years. The most you might get is 30 years. So when you see you reach that target age, learn now to start enjoying what you work before the 50. At 50, you now want to work to build, you could never do it. Understand? If a tree is falling down, only one thing will happen, you go reach the ground. But if you see young plant, you start to coach it. So now is the time to mold yourself, grow yourself, build yourself. Madhavi said clearly, nothing in life stays the same, not even your face. See the same face we just show off with? Decorate up nicely, paint up nicely. All our beauty going to go as age goes older, Wrinkles going to come, weakness going to come, right? But he says clearly, both should not be angry at the same time. That's the anniversary message, eh? Both should not be angry. If one vex, next one have to make peace. Good, when two other vexes, then that's going to cause a whole war. Never go to vex angry. You're going to create problems for tomorrow. Take a few minutes and try and resolve the problem. You cannot, you have people you can go to. Navin, and you know that for sure. If you had a win, let your wife win. You could never win that topic. It says, never bring mistakes of the past in your present. You're going to destroy your future. Nothing in this world is unsolvable, Take patience, courage, and understanding. It says, never go to sleep with arguments and expect to get up with happiness in the morning. You get up more angry in the morning. At least once a day, learn to say something. What you going to say? How much you make today? You can tell him. Wait till later. Food for thought. I love you. How was the day? Simple things like that makes a difference. It says it takes two to make a quarrel, but one to make peace. Learn to understand that. Good? Any question? So before we go on to closing, we're almost at the end. You have made 4 years. It is a blessing. Because people, look at the guy, he didn't make 2 days. So you are blessed to make 4 years. But that 4 years came, it didn't come just so. You come with sacrifice, you come with quarrel, you come with argument, dispute, fighting, not physically, mentally, right? Backs, right? Turning back and sleeping. All that makes up that 4 years. But the important part of it, to two of you, I want you to understand today, is that this 4 years is your mistake years. This 4 years, supposed to learn from that, because you're going now to the bigger years. We're supposed to enjoy it as you go along. So anybody doing anything, you're going to learn to make dia, you're going to make a messy dia, ugly dia, all kind of dia, and then you're going to have a good one also. Consider this 4 years as your marriage, as your training days. There are days to learn each other's mistakes and understand each other's likes and dislikes. I want us, you are entering your 5th year, which is one of the most powerful numbers in history for that, punch look. When you enter 5 years, then happiness coming after. What do we have to do now? Put the past behind and focus on what is coming. Marriage was made in heaven but created on earth. You choose your path and you have to learn how to live it. Don't let anybody get between you. Somebody say, Navin with a lady down the road. Don't kill him when he comes. Firstly, nicely. Right? Who you mean? Tanty down the road there? You have to pick it. Right? But the first thing what happens when somebody come home? Well, you done like the whole shit on it because you're vexed. But it says clearly, understanding everything has a reason and every problem has a solution. So on behalf of everybody, Joey, pay for this announcement. On behalf of everybody, I want to wish you a happy 4th anniversary. Right? So I want to tell you now, the training days are over. The living days have started. Whatever mistakes you have made at 4 years, you have learned from it. Now it's time to enjoy what you work for. Navin, and no life getting busy for you. She didn't ever say this, I will say it. No life getting busy for you, but always make family time. You have to make time for your mother, you have to make time for your father, and make time for your wife. No matter how busy life goes, never lose the touch of family. Because there's where failures come in. Amela, no matter how tired you is, you have to make sure your husband is secure. Right? Not always good to buy food, it's not always good, but not always a blessing. When you cook at home, cook food, there's where the sweetness is. So if it's once a day cook something your husband could eat, you say my wife cook that. So I know you just say your wife buy that, right? I ain't want that, right? Prem se bolo Shri Guru Bhagwan ki Jai. So let's praise Ma Durga and let's go on to the offering of the flag. Jai 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 Durga Bhavani, Jai 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 Durga Bhavani, Durga Bhavani, Durga Bhavani. Jai 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 Durga Bhavani, Durga Bhavani Maya Durga Bhavani. I hear you, Ani. Jai 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 Durga Bhavani. Durga Bhavani, Mata Bhavani Maya Mata Bhavani, Mata Bhavani Maya Mata Bhavani. Jai 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 Durga Bhavani, Jai Jai Jai. Adi Shakti Mata Durga Mata ki Ambe, Ambe, Ambe. Mother like powerful worship. She don't like it in your nose. Right? She give you a voice. When you quarrel with Navin, quarrel silently. And when you pray with Navin, pray hard. Good? Wonderful. So it has been a wonderful evening in worship. Pray that Mother bless the entire home with happiness, fulfillment, and success. So do the Havan and then do the flag, right? Right, sir? Yes. Hold it now, look at it. I see the picture of it. Nival. Nival. Farava complain for you. Farava complain for you. Tell you complain of it. The man is a cameraman, snapping everywhere you take a picture of the man. Hold it, take a picture of it. Karanam, so the greatest sacrifice to Durga is the coconut. Why is the coconut, Amela? Navin, sorry, Navin. Right. When you sacrifice one coconut, 1,000 of nuts that you could have. So when a coconut tree bears nuts, it could be hundreds of nuts. So when you sacrifice the thought of 100 coconuts at the same time. That's called, what's called? Nariyal Balidan. Sacrifice of the life of that coconut to Ma Devi. Hold together. Mangala Saradeva Savishtu Lokaini Saradeva Balidana Deva Mangala Sthyana Deva Sya Mahadeva Sya Om Sri Durga Arpan. Okay. next one, second one. Two are in, I get not one shape or two. जय भैरो बाबा, जय भैरो बाबा, नाम तुम्हारा भैरो बाबा, नाम तुम्हारा भैरो बाबा, नाम तुम्हारा भैरो बाबा, जय भैरो बाबा, जय भैरो बाबा, नाम तुम, जय भैरो बाबा, जय भैरो बाबा, रोजा भक्त करो यकरहारा, चक्र तू जय भैरो हमारा भैरो, जय भैरो बाबा, जय भैरो बाबा, चौसन योगन देव कृपाया, कर्पूरायन भैरो हमारा भैरो बाबा, जय भैरो बाबा, नाम तुम्हारा, नाम तुम्हारा भैरो बाबा, नाम तुम्हारा भैरो बाबा, जय रुद्रा बतुकन खान कराया, चक्र तोन्द्रा दास हमारा भैरो बाबा, जय भैरो बाबा, नाम तुम्हारा भैरो बाबा। एक बार स्वीकार भैरव भगवान की जय। Come Joey, come Jojo. Oshma is two pairs, right? One for D, one for Byro. जय संगनिये पूजा करो प्रभु, मंगल रूप पिता जग माता पिता जय संगनी बाबा, पूजा कृपा जय मंगल देवा, जय जय बाबा संगनी बाबा, 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 पूजा कृपा जय मंगल हारी, रूप कृपा जय संग कृपा. So when Durga is coming, two brothers come, Sangani and Bhairo. Bhairo comes the day before your puja to make sure the place is purified for the Devis to enter your home. And Sangani is the master of the land. We only owe it, but we never owe it. So the Lord that owns this, lives here, you give it to that. Called Sangani Baba, the master of the home. Good? Om Sri Sangani Bhairo Arpanasya. Wow? Let's do the puja also, right? Put it on there, light the candle and come back. Wonderful. Do you have a bowl to put mix this? Okay. Yeah. One missing? Yeah. Good, well done. No, come over there. Question. No, you're getting back. They got two. That's okay, darling. How are you going? Everybody is different, so you gotta get accustomed now, No, again, 5% back. Tomorrow I'm going to again back the next 5. Send for there you go. fragrance. Yeah. Fix up our one. Yeah, that's nice. Very close now, you know. What do you think? Mix it up. Must have been nice, cool. No, let's show it is. Let's show myself because no, let's show it is. Any worry now? There's no worry. I book nicely. String nice, eh? Raksha nice, eh? Raksha nice. That क्या पे है नाविन? रहने में लाइट है बिना बात. Ready? Give look how much you close it, do it, press and you close. Nice sound. Touch it. Om Sri Ganeshaya Bhyo Namah. Om Sri Gauri Mata Bhyo Namah. Om Sri Ishta Devtaya Bhyo Namah. Om Sthana Devtaya Bhyo Namah. Om Kula Devtaya Bhyo Namah. Om Vishnu Devtaya Bhyo Namah. Om Sri Durga Mataya Bhyo Namah. Om Sri Brahmasya Vividho Brahma Kalyana Trishti Samadeva Adi Shakti Jagadamba Dharati Mata Bhyo Namah. Tulsi Devi. Tulsi Mata Bhyo Namah. Om Sri Lalita Devi Bhyo Namah. Om Sri Bhuneshwari Devi Bhyo Namah. Adi Shakti Mahakali Mata Bhyo Namah. Om Sri Jagadamba Devi Bhyo Namah. Samtoshi Mata Bhyo Namah. Han Hanumantasya Bhyo Namah. Om Sri Shankaraya Bhyo Namah. Om Sri Agni Devtaya Bhyo Namah. Om Sri Vishnu Devtaya Bhyo Namah. Om Sri Samtoshi Mataya Bhyo Namah. Pray for health. Om Sri Lakshmi Narayan Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Sri Surya Devtaya Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Sri Satya Devtaya Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Sri Bhairo Baba Bhyo Namah Swaha. Kalratri Mata Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Sri Munishwaraya Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Sri Sangani Baba Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Sri Chandika Devi Bhyo Namah Swaha. देखिए गुरु मंत्र. गुरु मंत्रस्य देवाभ्यो नमः स्वाहा. ओम श्री इंद्र देवताभ्यो नमः स्वाहा. कृष्ण देवतायाभ्यो नमः स्वाहा. राम देवतायाभ्यो नमः स्वाहा. ब्रह्म देवतायाभ्यो नमः स्वाहा. Make fishes. Take one. Accept the pass. Another more. And they offer three for Ganesh. One more. Om Sri Ganeshaya Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Sri Durga Mata Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Sri Mahaparmeshwari Mata Bhyo Namah Swaha. Right, you know? Brahma. Om Sri Brahma Devtaya Bhyo Namah Swaha. Pass. One for the present. Om Sri Vishnu Devtaya Bhyo Namah Swaha. Lord of the future. Om Sri Shankara Devaya Bhyo Namah Swaha. I'll put again. Om Sri Sat Narayan Swami Bhyo Namah Swaha. Good. Hold this. Everybody stand up a minute, please. Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Shama Shiva Dhratitikara Om Hrim Krim Shrim Chamundeshwari 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 Om Hrim Krim Shrim Ek Bablosi Chamundeshwari Durga Mata Ki Offer it. Ambe 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 Ashmani fire. Papaham papa karam papa papa shambhava. Ashmaram haram shubham. Tali katam devasya papa devaya namostute. Wonderful. So we're going to do from now. We're going to take our flowers, fan east, west, north, south. Very routine. Om Pura Pakshamuta Daksham Brahmalok Kalyana Trishni Samadeva Mangala Guru Dhyana Guru Vishwa Guru Samadevam Mangala Guru Namostute. Take care now. Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudeva Namayutu. Om Namo. I hear you. Like a minute now. Om Namo Bhagavati. Wonderful. See? Have a seat. God bless you all. We go very gently now, but very gently. Right? So taking Devitas 1 7 and Devi 9. Right? Where's that? प्रेम से बोलो श्री गुरु भगवान की जय. Let's stand for arati, my loved ones. यानी कानि च पापानि जन्मन्ति पितानि च तानि तानि किनेष्यन्ति परक्षणाय परे परे. यानि कानि च पापानि जन्मन्ति पितानि च तानि तानि किनेष्यन्ति परक्षणाय परे परे. कल्याण दृष्टि समदेवं मंगल गुरु नमोस्तुते. कल्याण दृष्टि समदेवा विष्णुलोकं मंगल सरदेवं माता. Take care of my arti first. Kalyan Trishti. Look forward to another. Kalyan Trishti Mangala. Mangala Dana Devasa Yani. Raise your right hand. Yani Kani Chapapani Janmantri Pitani Cha. Tani Tani Kineshyanti Parakshanaya. Pare Pare. Mami and Papi. Om Mata Pita Pujanam Sarva Kalyan Trishti Samarupaya Namostute. Jai Jai Lakshmi Mata Karo Devi Karo Jaya Mata Kripama. देवी केरा जया मात कृपा माँ मित्र समा सुख देवी करो. जय जय लक्ष्मी मात करो माँ रूप कृपा जय देवी करो माँ. माँ जय माँ ओ देवी माता. माँ जय माँ ओ देवी माता. Wonderful. प्रेम से बोलो श्री देवी माता की जय. मम्मी पापी वाला smiling or she blushing? कल्याण दृष्टि समदेवा मातृश्री कल्याण दृष्टि समदेवा यानि कानि च पापानि जन्मन्ति पितानि च तानि तानि किनेष्यन्ति परक्षणाय. We done your dear uncle and long life and happiness. God bless you too. Handful, houseful. You want to make an announcement? You think she feels she married in today? Om Kalyan Trishti Samadevam. Put applause. Can we move a little brave, eh? All that chatting on the phone. My mind is rub me. Trying to rub me or? Two hands. Wonderful. Now, Amela, do your uncle and come and stand away from me. So we have reached the end of a beautiful evening in worship, right? But we can't let the day go unfinished. Yeah, some interesting as I put it one side. Alright, you should finish it. Take flowers now, Navin. Wait while you waiting on Amela. Pull your hand now, plenty. That's the whole idea. Gita, you walk with the rings? It can be made right here, man. So, as you conclude puja, we're going to take this and give Navin and Amela the blessings, right? So Navin, the agreement, I will tell you after. Ready? हरम वित्र समरूपाय कल्याण दृष्टि समदेव मंगल रूपाय मातृ श्री नमोस्तुते ओम टेक योर नेम्स नाम कल्याण दृष्टि समदेवस्य विष्णु लोकाय सर आत्मसरा कल्याण दृष्टि समदेवम मंगल गुरु नमोस्तुते वन विश यू long life, health, strength, understanding. And when we got you married, right, Papi could tell you what we said, right? It wasn't for 1 day and 2 days. When Gita now says something, there are rings, there are sufferings, there are all kind of things. But the important part is how to overcome it. Everybody's life going to have difficult moments. And everybody's life going to have good and it says sukha dukkha samarupaka devam. There are good days and bad days, joys and sorrow. You have to learn to adapt. One day the rain falling, walk with the umbrella, no so? And if the sun hot, just walk with the umbrella. Right? Because all about learning to adjust to the time you live in. So we all want to bless you both with long life, health, strength, energy, and a house full of grandchildren. Karanam Vishnu Lokaya Sarvadeva Mangala Gurudanam Kalyana Trishni Samadevaya Mangala Kalyana Trishni Samadevaya Vishnu Lokaya Sarvadevaya Mangala Dana Deva Rupaini Sarva Kalyana Trishni Samadevam Mataya Sarvadevam Kalyana Trishti Samadevasya Brahma Mataya Kalyana Trishti Samadevam. May your life be flourished with happiness. Taram Veshwa Lokayanam Saradevam Mangala Saradeva. Lord bless you both with happiness. Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Tvameva Sarvam. एक बार बोलो श्री जगदम्बा दुर्गा माता की अम्बे. Look at each other. Om Trishti Bhava Samabhava Prita Bhava Aditya Bhava. Forgive me for my faults. Say it together. Shortcomings, misunderstanding. As we have completed 4 years, let us grow all together. Kalyana Trishti Sambrabha Vishnu Loka Sir. When I say you don't know already? Offer it and vow. Wonderful, wonderful. So as you know, Mario gave you sweets first, right? Kalyana Trishti. You could have your seats now, my loved ones. No, you're not you. Upmet offer to God.